You're moving to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and you're looking for a few key things to expect upon your arrival. Well, I've lived here my entire life, and every single day I work with clients all over the world that relocate here, so I know a good bit on what you could expect when moving here from out of state, and that's what this video is about. 5 things you can expect when moving to Pittsburgh. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, it's Rylee Madden with eXp Realty right here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to learn absolutely everything on what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, and play all right here in Pittsburgh, make sure you start by tapping that subscribe button and click that little bell so you're notified every time we come out with a new video. And we are getting so many calls, texts, emails, DMs, reach outs every single day from people all over the world relocating here to Pittsburgh, and we absolutely love it. If you're considering a move to Pittsburgh or our surrounding suburbs, make sure you start by giving us a call, shooting us a text, sending us an email, DMing us on social media. However you want to get a hold of us, we've got your back when making a move to Pittsburgh. Okay, so Pittsburgh is a very livable city, and a lot of clients relocating here, whether from out of state or from out of the country, always have a unique perspective on Pittsburgh. It's a city that's not really like your typical major cities in the fact that it's not very touristy, and it really stuck to its roots and is just bursting with its own personality and character. So I love hearing all of the unique perspectives on the city of Pittsburgh and things that people didn't really expect after moving here. So we're gonna get into 5 things you could expect when moving to Pittsburgh from out of state, and we're starting with number 5. Number 5 is going to be the city's recent reinvention. So Pittsburgh's a very old city, and I'm constantly seeing people who are surprised or just wowed by the old historic charm and feel that Pittsburgh actually has. But then it's mixed with such a healthy balance of new and trendy that it just makes for a very unique place. So on one side you have tons of unique museums, like world-class museums, tons of historic landmarks you could visit, tons of old properties and charming old mansions, and many different and diverse neighborhoods. But you also have literally the latest technology, tons of trendy shopping and dining, some newer neighborhoods, and lots of new construction. So it's really the best of both worlds to someone that either can't decide what lifestyle they're really looking for, or is just okay with that comfortable feeling of everything not being completely new and overly glamorized, overly commercialized, more of a rich sense of character, but with nice touches of nice dining, trendy shopping, and just newer amenities. So if you haven't visited Pittsburgh, a lot of people are surprised by the authenticity of the city and how it's not blended with all of the other major cities that you would expect. Pittsburgh basically went through a renaissance from its industry in steel, and now it's really the newest tech industry hotspot and was actually named the coolest neighborhood in America. So we went from an industrial crisis, a dying city, lots of people leaving, to a complete reinvention of tech, healthcare, and just liveliness. It's like a transformation that hasn't been seen in many cities whatsoever. Pittsburgh is a strong city. It's known as being the comeback city, and the reinvention is just really mind-blowing. I always see tons of younger people coming over here now that are relocating here, whether for its tech jobs, healthcare jobs, jobs at universities, but there is just a very strong job market here for younger people. And with big names in technology like Google, Amazon, Uber, and Apple, you see a very, very strong tech scene and tons of tech workers and tech companies coming over to Pittsburgh. So our top colleges like Carnegie Mellon, Pitt University, Chatham, Duquesne, Carlow. These schools obviously bring in not only just the professors and the workers there, but tons of students. So when these students are learning technology and robotics from big places like Carnegie Mellon, they eventually graduate and it makes it really easy to just grab a job right in Pittsburgh from college. So Pittsburgh's totally booming with that younger crowd, more younger professionals, and overall just a younger network. So it's really good to see young people, older people, and people of all ages enjoying everything the city has. People love to see our new different independent restaurants, and it's just always something new in Pittsburgh. New businesses pop up all of the time. So it's really interesting, especially moving here from out of state and kind of seeing it as an old city at first, and then really noticing how much the city has reinvented itself and how much new things are here and coming. Number 4, the fourth thing you can expect when moving to Pittsburgh is that you're going to meet some very friendly and very helpful residents and neighbors. So if you ever lived or you live in a very busy city like maybe New York, Philadelphia, or Los Angeles, you're really going to appreciate this one. So a lot of my clients who relocate here, whether from a different major city or maybe a different state, they never have trouble meeting new friends and just feeling welcomed as soon as they enter. They have a very easy time meeting some friendly neighbors. A lot of them are making friends by simply just walking around their neighborhood or going to their local coffee shop, or even any local events. If you go anywhere social here, you're going to realize the residents are incredibly welcoming, they're friendly, they're honest, and they're sincere people. People here are full of deep-rooted values and they stand for what they believe in. They are very hardworking individuals. They are really good people with such a good energy, and it just radiates throughout the whole entire city and our different suburbs and little communities. Whether my clients are relocating into the city, straight downtown, maybe a suburb that's up north, or maybe one far south, all over, they do not have trouble meeting good people. And there are many ways to get involved in the community, whether you are planning to live in the suburbs or our city. We have tons of local festivals, events, and different things always going on. No matter what season and no matter what area you're in, there are such fun community events that I love attending and I love recommending to my clients who relocated here because it's always such a great chance to get involved in the community and meet new people right off the bat. And from my clients relocating here, most of them have been gloating about different events and just how active and together the community feels. It's more just a small town, local friendly city. So I definitely wouldn't be scared you won't meet good people and that it's kind of that busy city feel with people that just pass you by. But it's more of a friendly place, and meeting new friends is something you won't have to pay too much attention to. Number 3, the third thing you're going to want to expect when moving to Pittsburgh is going to be about our taxes. So taxes are something I hear a lot from our out-of-state clients. So in Pennsylvania, we have a flat 6% sales tax, and another 1% is added for purchases in Allegheny County, which is Pittsburgh's county, bringing Pittsburgh's sales tax to a full 7%. Now, these are exempt on items like groceries and food and even other items, but a lot of people think that 7% sales tax is kind of high, especially from different states where it is a good bit lower. And I hear that a lot from people that they really didn't expect that full 7% sales tax. So you want to factor that into the total cost of living. So we have our earned income tax at about 3%, and you do have an average effective tax rate of 1.55% for property taxes on your assessed value. So coming to the city of Pittsburgh, our taxes are not the cheapest, whether you are looking at real estate taxes, transfer taxes, or our sales tax. So although we are known for our very affordable living and our cheap cost of living, you do want to factor in the cost for taxes, especially when buying a home. Number 2, the second thing you can expect when moving to Pittsburgh is going to be about our job market. So one thing you can expect when moving here is a very strong and steady job market. We actually were just rated the #1 overall city for jobs by Glassdoor, and we are known for a very strong job market. in many different industries. Our top industries range all the way from healthcare to robotics to finance and to construction to nuclear engineering to different trades and medicine. And of course, high technology. So we really cover a wide variety of industries in Pittsburgh. So if you're coming here, you already have a job, but you may have to fall back on different options in the future. Pittsburgh is a very steady and reliable place to do so. It's really not hard to find a good, high-paying job in Pittsburgh, and that coupled with our affordable living makes for something that people really don't expect. Our average salary is pretty high in Pittsburgh, especially compared to the difference from our cost of living. So a lot of people are often surprised with how many great jobs we have, how many people move here for jobs, and how strong overall Pittsburgh's job market is. We have many universities that employ a number of people, as well as top hospitals and top medical facilities. The Pittsburgh job market is definitely thriving and consistently adding many more and newer jobs. We actually have one of the best markets for technology of all time, and we rank as one of the most affordable markets in the country for high and very high skilled tech talent. It's a very low cost for companies to be in Pittsburgh, but we also rank out of the top 5 in smaller markets. So again, the best of both worlds. That affordability definitely draws in a ton of companies. We have big places like Zoom coming here, and just many big names are flocking over to Pittsburgh. We have such a strong tech scene. The cost of be here is very, very good, especially compared to your other major cities and your other big tech markets. There's been almost 24,000 tech degrees earned from 2015 to 2019. A lot of these being from Pitt and Carnegie Mellon, and a lot of these talented students end up staying here and of course seeking out jobs in the beautiful city of Pittsburgh. It definitely gives a competitive edge to the area, having all of this fresh and very smart talent coming out of these top-rated universities. And not only are we a top-rated market, but of course we are one of the top for affordability and diversity. So there's truly tons of job opportunities and also a great environment for entrepreneurs. So if you're moving here for a new job, you will be pleasantly surprised by all of the jobs available and the overall job environment of the city. But if you are coming here with a job already, maybe you'll get a new one in the future. It's nice to know that you have a very strong and steady job market in your back pocket and for your kids whenever they do end up graduating school. And the number one thing you can expect that a lot of people don't is our variety of different living. So the one thing everybody loves about Pittsburgh is the variety. We have plenty of different living styles, whether you're in our city or suburbs. We have urban, suburban, the perfect mix, walkable neighborhoods, very bikeable neighborhoods, loft living, living next to nightlife, beautiful downtown condos overlooking the city, and even rural living. Many of our areas are incredibly walkable, being that our city is a lot smaller too, so even our downtown section is walkable. But when you're going into these city neighborhoods, you'll notice tons of them are very walkable, whether you're walking to a park, different shops, or just walking around your neighborhood for exercise. There is tons of shopping and dining and outdoor recreation, but then you do have tons of options for more quieter, even rural and just residential areas. Our dining and shopping provides great variety, whether you're looking for international food, a quick bite to eat, fine dining, or a healthy fix. We have tons of options for food and new independent restaurants popping up all of the time, plus a good balance of fast food mixed into that. And then for shopping, we have many different scenes. Not only do we have your big shopping malls and your mini complexes, but we have cool little streets like in Mount Lebanon, and even our little downtown sections like downtown Irwin and downtown Greensburg, where you could find really unique boutiques and different shops. And Again, a big thing with the variety is our strong arts and culture scene, but it's also mixed with a very strong sports and beer and food scene. So it's a very funny mix, but it works out very well. So if you're into big sports, we have 3 big sports teams. We have tons of sports bars, and a lot of people are very passionate about our sports, very loyal fans. But then we have a Benedum Center, tons of art museums, and some of the best art events and different things along the arts and culture. Our job market has variety, our living and our houses have variety, from new construction to condos to very old and historical homes. There is just a ton of variety all throughout Pittsburgh, so you'll truly find whatever you're looking for. You just have to really figure out what it is you're looking for, what neighborhoods would be the best fit for you based on your lifestyle. So we help people every single day pick that perfect neighborhood in Pittsburgh for them and simplify the whole entire process. So if you are looking to make a move to Pittsburgh, you're trying to figure out where to live when moving here and how to buy a house and how to go about the whole entire process, this is what we do best. We help people every single day relocate here and pick that perfect neighborhood for them. So if you're looking to move to Pittsburgh, you have to reach out and give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, DM us on social media, however you want to get a hold of us. We've truly got your back when making a move to Pittsburgh, and we can make the process so much easier on you. And to learn everything else about our city, our suburbs, what's it like living here, what's the cost of living, what are the cons of Pittsburgh, you can start by watching our next videos here. And we'll catch you in the next one.